Hello, everybody. It's Diddy. How you doing? And today we're going to be doing some retro goodness with a twist. Now, I'm a big fan of the Mega Man series, but there's ROM hacks out there that like to tweak things, and one of them is just a sprite replacer. So instead of playing with Mega Man, we're playing as his sister, Roll. And this specific one is the up-to-date version where Roll is in her Mega Man 11 costume. And there's one with 8, and there's also one with her original red dress. So we're going with the current one, which is 11. Other than that, the game is totally the same as it plays the same as the original Mega Man. Let's get into it. So I guess I'll go through like a walkthrough of this. We got 6 robot masters. These are the bosses of the stages. We got Cutman, Gutsman, Iceman, Bombman, Fireman, and Elec Man, or Electric Man. So you can do any of them first. There's no saying that there's no thing that you can say that you can't do any of them first. But some are difficult and some are not. There are recommended ones to do first, and there's ones that you would want to avoid. So, ones you would probably want to do first that are, the stage is decent, and the boss is not difficult, are Cutman, Gutsman, and Bombman. And then the others, which is Ice, Fire, and Electric, are a little rough around the edges. Let's just say a little rough. Especially Elect, Man Stage, and himself is rather difficult to begin with. And Ice is very difficult stage and also very difficult boss if you don't know exactly what's going on. But there are one thing about Mega Man games, and that's patterns. So you go through a stage, you meet the boss, you go to the boss, and you figure out the pattern of the boss. And then once you figure out the pattern of the boss, it'll become tremendously easier. So it's all a little bit of a trial and error, but it's also, you need to gauge what you're actually learning from fighting this boss and the stages and so forth. But we're gonna go in a kind of relatively easy boss order, which is probably the recommended one to do. And we're gonna start off. You can start with Gutsman, or you can start with Bombman. I prefer Bomb because there's in Mega Man, and most, if not all of them, Mega Man has a rock, paper, scissor mechanic. So you get the weapon from beating the boss, and then use that weapon against the next boss, and defeat them easier. So if I do Bombman first, you go to another boss, and then that other boss, and you just go through the cycle of them. And in this rotation, which is, I guess, the normal rotation, or the most popular, easy way to get through the game rotation, is Bombman, Gutsman, Cutman, Elec Man, Iceman, and then Fireman. So if you did Gutsman first, just shave off Bombman first and put him in last, basically. Because Fireman is Fireman's weakness. Or, no. It's Fireman. You get it. I'm babbling. Let's get on, Bombman. Go. So yeah. So this place, you can do this with the original Mega Man as well, because I'm saying that roll, this roll from Romhack is essentially the same. Ooh, great man. So these little, I have no idea what they are, but they will either do one of two jumps, one either a little hop, or they will dart right towards you. So I kind of like when they don't dart towards me, but they get really close. Now these, you want to hug the wall, because they won't hurt you. Yeah, just hug the wall. Give that hull a nice hug. Now the thing down there, the blue one, blue little thing, will pop up and shoot 5 pellets in an arc. Just go down, shoot it. That's all. This one, just shoot. Shoot! There you go. So this here is weapon energy. You can become in small, which is... looks the same, but smaller. And these are big ones. These are for your weapons, when you get weapons. Press start, you can open your menu, and if you press select, you can actually pause the game. But you will pressing start for the most part to cycle between your weapons. I don't have anything, so it doesn't do anything. Now these things up here are energy. These are small energy. They will recover two of your life. And then there's bigger ones that will recover a lot more. Like, I think a third or a fourth of your energy. Your full max health bar. On the side. Boop. Boop. So, that's the big energy right there, down there. You did get hit. Take it. Avoid the spikes. The spikes hurt. As in, instant kill. You will have to start again. So, avoid them. In this game, if you get hit, you have a bit of iframes, which is invincibility frames. So you can go through things. Spikes are not one of those. If you get hit into the spikes while being in the invincibility frame window, you will still die. Instantaneous. So just put it out there. Future games corrected this, but this one, you'll get a big ouch. So yeah, no. This is Sniper Joe. He will jump. He will also shoot. But when his shield is up, you cannot hit him. So just kind of wait around and shoot. These are just bombs. They will explode when you hit them. Now you'll see me getting hearts. These hearts are mainly just for... Why is there no bombs coming in? So these hearts here are just for points. As you see, there's a point system right above the top of the screen. I would say ignore it. Unless you want to be like, oh yeah, okay, I can do that. Because this is the only Mega Man game that has a point system. Because Capcom, before making, games like this, were into arcade games, which heavy relied on points. So, yeah, there you go. And I believe that the Mega Man crew were devised from arcade development team. Now here, these guys will shoot 8 directions. This one's really difficult, so you want to take your time. They will respawn. Just try not to get hit because they're spikes, and you got the dreaded knockback. Take your time. And if you do... Nope. I know it's gonna get hit. Nope. A little stressful. But anyway. So you want to hug that wall. So you can come into this little nook. And, I don't know. You just keep on jumping and shooting. And hopefully that gets the Sniper Joe to jump. Because you will hit him when he jumps. This here is a free life. 1-up. Because you have lives in this. You will have infinite continues, but your lives will count. Eventually. What are you doing? But if you do keep on hitting his shield, he will not fire at you. So you kind of have to, like, let up in there. So that's the boss gate. We're at the boss. But we need to go down. Now, we could just fall down there. And I think if you hug the right wall, that'd be fine. But we have these. I can't remember what they're Susie's, I believe. But they're also called Octopus batteries. So I believe they're called Susie's, more or less. But it's fine. I'm just gonna drop after this. Boom. And there we go. And then we get to the actual Chamber of Bombman. Now, the strategy for this guy is you want to give him a nice big hug. Get very close to him, but not when he shoots bombs at you. But if you get close to him, he will jump away. So you want to kind of keep him jumping. And there, boom, done. So just be aware if the last hit on the boss will temporarily stun you. And then if there is a lingering effect, like a bomb or something, and you are low in life and you get defeated, you will have to do the boss again. So that sucks. Anyway, nevertheless, we collect this, and we have completed the stage. So we get clear points, and then whatever hearts, we get 1,000 points for each. So, again, points. Yay. Yay. Anyway. Alright, so we got a bomb in. He is out of the area. So, we're going to custom in, because that is the bomb in. This is his weakness. So let's go. So in later main games, you actually see like a screen saying that you got the weapon. This one, you don't. Alright. So if we pause, or get our menu up, we have bombs. Right there. Bombs. Which are green. But we're not going to do this. Those are med tools. They will peek out and shoot at you. You gotta shoot them when they peek. And here, this little here, you want to jump on this platform. Kind of get a feel of it. Now, as you see that platform goes across the grate, and the one below it kind of dips when there's a break in the rail. If you fall down, you will fall down. So, jump! And jump. Use where it runs against to judge when it's going to fall, and not the platform you're on. So, hopefully that makes sense. I don't know what these things are called, but they are very annoying. They will fly along, and as soon as they get close to you, they will dart towards you. Down. You just kind of jump and shoot. Which is a lot about Mega Man games, is jump and shoot. Jump and shoot, man. Then we have miners. These, you want to hit them far away and then walk towards them, because they will have a hammer brother effect on them. Not just get hit by the hammers, it's fine. Doesn't take that much off. But if you want to not get hit, start far away, and when they start shooting, just kind of walk towards them shooting. And it should be fun. Boop. Nope. Life. Going down the middle, we got some life, which I think I might grab. Now, there is a life to the left, but it is a bit difficult, and I don't know exactly how to do it. You gotta jump in a certain way to get in, wedge yourself into it, and then you just go grab it. Unfortunately, nope. And then we have the big boys. These guys are usually at the end of the stage. You just want to hit them. They take off a lot. They do have 2 jump heights, a short hop, and then a higher jump. You can go under the higher, but the short one, they don't. You just get hit. So that, it's terrible. Anyway, we're at the boss chamber. Got a Metals. No. I suggest to, if you have not used the weapon before, to at least throw one to see how it works. So with the bomb, you throw it, and it bounces a little bit, stops, and then boom. So we have to implement this weapon into how to destroy Gutsman. He's over there. So he'll jump. When he goes on the ground, you should be jumping. Because if not, you will get stunned. So just kind of throw bombs at him in his general direction. And hopefully he will... He's being very antisocial right now. Which is not always a good thing, because you would have to kind of jump and then throw your bomb. Usually he's on me. Like, he's coming towards me, boing, 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 and then I have no room to move around. So that was refreshing. But, yeah. Basically, when he's about to go down on the ground, you should be jumping off the ground. So it cancels the stun effect. Anyway, let's go. I wouldn't worry about the points, though. Just kind of go through it. Alright. So this is a clear example of a rock, paper, scissors thing. Where, you know, scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock, but rock breaks scissors. So we have rock, and now we're going to break some scissors. Let's go with Cutman. So again, mentality of just like rock, paper, scissors type thing. Which is better throughout the series. Number 2 kind of gets it weird, and 3 is also kind of like wonky. But after that, with 4 onwards, it gets a lot better. So it's almost like we have to practice. Oh wait. So we got Guts Power. We press the button, the attack button. It doesn't seem to work. What's going on? So certain blocks, when you go next to it with the Guts Power, they flash. And then we take it. And then, bah! And that's our Guts Power. So this power is called Super Arm. And the bomb is actually called Hyper Bomb, if you want to know. Super Arm. Boom. Here. Bomb. And there we go. So without it, it's useless. You can't do anything with it. I do have to say the PSP remake of this game, which is powered up, does a little thing different where you actually take blocks from the ground and then you shoot them. But this one, unfortunately, you do not. So we're fighting these cannons that just shoot for and then cover up. Again, watch the pattern. They have patterns. So, again, everything in this game has a pattern, and if you can get the pattern down, you can have a lot more time, better time. Boop, 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 boop. You can also shoot through walls, which is good, but enemies can also shoot through walls. Could have probably... I should probably mention that. Scatters here, just walk through them. Also, watch out for these jumping... They're almost like, remind me of fleas. But, no, they're not. So we got Susies. Or again, Octopus Batteries. I'm gonna call them Susies. That's what I remember. Just hit them. They go back and forth. Nothing really too substantial. Use some more Super Arm. I'm gonna see if I can get two of them at the same time, like this. Yeah! Watch the slowdown occur. I'll get that, why not? Basic platform. This is probably a really good stage to kind of level the platform versus the action level, I guess. Because that's some good platforming challenges, but also allows you to be engaged in combat. So, the thing is, if you're facing this way on a ladder and you come up here, you'll be facing this way. And then the Susie comes straight down, and you obviously will probably turn around and hit it. So before that, you're facing this way. Just shoot this way. And then you'll be here, and then shoot it. And also shoot this one without getting hit. And we're gonna do this, just that. There we go. We can't get that hard. Can't jump that high. So, nope. Again, just run by these cutters. Ignore them. These guys, just go with it. If you're low on energy, there's a big one there. So the next rooms, we have these clam guys that shoot 8 directions. Shoot it. Well, you can. But just go down. Kind of just ignore them. Hit him. Now with this big boy, we can actually use Guts power to kill him fairly easily? I said fairly easy. I guess all the blocks actually made contact with them. Okay. Nevertheless, we're at the boss. Again, you probably want to use the weapon from the actual Rope Master you defeated before going in there, but Super Arm, you cannot. So that's why you have all things out through the stages to kind of feel it out first. Alright. So, Cutman is weak against Super Arm. There's totally 2 blocks, and he takes 2 hits, so do not miss. You have to get hit just to get a good Okay. So he does take 2 hits, and I'm gonna probably die, because I'm talking too much. So that is unfortunate. But it might happen, so it's good to show. So, one, if you can hit him twice with the 2, like, hit him once with a block, and then hit him twice with the block, he's dead. He's finished. It's the end of stage. But, if you miss, you might have to fight him with the normal blaster. And if you miss him, and try to hit him once, and then die, like I did, when we enter the room again, there's no blocks. The blocks only return if you game over. So, we have to fight him normally, which is kind of fine. Just kind of bait him over here, jump up here. Quite easy. But just remember that the last hit you do to the boss will stun lock you for a few moments. So if he's... But it doesn't stop his projectiles. So if his cutter's coming towards you and you hit him, finish him, it will stun lock you, and you will get hit by that rolling cutter. Anyway, that's it. So there we go. Top man down. 1 death so far. Boo. Anyway, it's gonna happen. Alright, so we're gonna step up the difficulty, and we're going to Elec Man. So, the mentality for this is that, 1, and I suggest you don't do this in real life, scissor cuts wires. Hopefully they're not live, because you'll get a nasty electric shock. Anyway, Elec Man is probably going to be one of the big boys that will be like, holy cow. The skill level is definitely up. So, these things on the ground cannot get killed by your normal blaster, but they can get stunned. Now, we can use bombs, can't use any super arm, and we got Cutsman weapon, which is called the Rolling Cutter, but we can actually defeat them with the Rolling Cutter, so I suggest you do so. Now, these jumps, they might take a little time to do, because you might bang your head. Just know that you can go really off the platform. See, like, I'm basically off that platform, and I'm still registered as on it. So, don't be jumping too late, but not too early either, and you should have perfectly fine with that. Rolling cutter. Boom. If you got hit, there's that one over there. By going down here, you can get that energy. These lightning bolts literally just buzz for a second, and you just jump when they're not there. Simple. I suggest going back to the regular blasts, because we're going to be having guys here. These guys will shoot, and then scare away. And they will shoot above you and below you. Now, if there's one of them, it's fine, but usually there's multiple of them, and then that's really difficult to deal with. I suggest you shoot them, one side, and the one that's coming down, and then just continue on. Now, we have the infinite disappearing blocks. These are a pain in a lot of Mega Man games, but I would suggest look at the pattern and kind of gather the time it goes. It's like boo, 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 Sometimes happens. Now that happened due to me and the block being at the same space at the same time. And it just shoves you out of the way, basically. So that is a thing. I'm going this side. Because we are going to grab some weapon energy. That's small. I also want to point out that if you are on a ladder, and you go to your menu, and then come out, you see that Mega Man, or Roll in this thing, will kind of, whoop. That will let you let go of the ladder, and you will fall. So, when you get out of the menu screen, and if you're on a ladder, remember to press up or down to continue being on that ladder. Now here, you can actually shimmy your way up, but I am absolutely showing all the wrong ways to do stuff. But if you're playing for the first time, you're most likely going to do this. Boom. Man, there is a bit of a sliding effect. Just a little bit. Damn it. Two. There we go. And then here it's like boo, do, and boop. Alright. Now, if you can master getting out of tight spaces, get it. If not, that is a death trap, so I would say ignore it. Especially if you don't need it. And then we're gonna have more of these things coming from the bottom and top of the screen. Now, if you're on the left, you have to deal with these things that go back and forth. Rolling cutter them up. The side I'm on, which is the left, you gotta deal with electricity. Just be patient and go. And of course, Mega Man / Roll is, at least in Mega Man 1 and 2, they're very slow climbing ladders, so just have to deal with it. Anyway, there's an item there, and we got blocks. These are super arm blocks, so we can actually get rid of them. And then once we get it, this item is called the Magnet Beam. It's essentially a walkway. So you can make it short, or if you hold the button, you can make it long. And it lasts for a few seconds, like 5 or less. It'll come in handy later on. So again, right or left, I'm going left this time. We got these guys who we could take care of with rolling cutter. Also, want to point out, if you do want to go to the other side, there are blocks here that you can actually just switch sides, if you want. But I usually go for the left side on the second part after the Magnet Beam. For this one, it doesn't matter. You're trying to avoid those electricity things. They're on both sides, this one. And also, if you were on the right side, then you would have to take care of that block, and also use a Magnet Beam to actually get out of there. So there's that as well. And there's nothing there. Kind of indicate that the first one is a trap. Not really, but I always thought that. Anyway. And we're gonna beat. Just patience. And then we have this guy. Oh, he actually did a big one. I would just run. I would not worry about defeating him, just run. Alright, so, boss chamber. We're going up. I suggest kind of preemptively shooting to the right, just to make sure. But we also deal with electricity going up. Just keep on going up. More electricity. If you get hit, you will fall down. All the way down. And just before we get to the top, make sure you shoot to the right. And I forgot to equip the item. And if I were to do it now, I would unequip and let go of the ladder. I'm just gonna wait until I get in the boss chamber here. And then after this, get rolling cutter and smoothly here, hit him. Now his electric attack hurts a lot. So with the full bar, his electric attack will take you out in 3 hits. So just like a rolling cutter with him, he gets a very allergic 3 hits as well. So there's guts blocks. Don't worry about them. His rolling cutter is his weakness. So, but do not get hit by his electricity. Especially if you're low life, you'll probably die. So, because it's 3 hits. 3. So, yep. If you die, you start at the beginning of the boss chamber, and you have to climb the ladder again. So, he's a toughie. But his weapon is great. Alright, so electric. Now we go with after Iceman. Ice is essentially water, and electricity flows through the water. I guess. That's the thing. Anyway, that's the mentality. Go with it. So, now this stage is a doozy. Let's just say. Got these guys, you want to hit their head, not their bottom, because if you hit their bottom, their top flies off, and you have to deal with their top. If you deal with their top, you don't have to deal with their bottom. You only take 1 hit. We got water. We also have ice physics on this stage as well, so prepare to get slippy slatty. But in the water, there's no ice physics. Of course, there's no water physics in this as well. So, later on, there was water physics. This one, no. So, from Elec Man, we got the Thunder Beam, which is essentially electric beam that shoots ahead of you and up and down. And possibly one of the absolute best weapons in this game, and then probably, like, up there. It's one of the best weapons, period, in Mega Man. Alright. I suggest you hang on to it, like, all the time. Because you can actually kill these things. Alright. Disappearing blocks. See the pattern? Oh, do, 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 do. Okay. That's a bit of jump there. Instead of that, jump to this, but to jump back to this one, and then up here. A little bit better. Now we have disappearing blocks here. Boom, boom. 2 sets this time. What I usually go with is this, up here, 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 and up here. That's... takes a little timing, but you can do it. Now this next part is a doozy, let's just say. Especially if you want to do it without the magnet beam. But I highly suggest doing the magnet beam first. So Elec Man, do Elec Man, and you get a magnet beam first. But if you have guts power. So these things, I don't know what they are, but they're incredibly glitchy. I'm gonna try to do it legit first. So we're gonna go through here. The problem is if you get hit on these things, you will fall right through them. Let's grab this. Also, I want to point out, if for weapon energy, you actually gotta have equip the weapon to get the weapon energy to fill it up. So, there's that. Also, I don't think I mentioned that. But, yeah, it's these things, but now with penguins. Yep. That's exactly why I don't like this section. And those things are so random. So at least I attempted it without trying to use the magnet beam. So this time, I'm cheat the system. Nope, too early. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, so, cheating the system. Use magnet beam. Use lots of it. When you get to the middle, stop. Put it down. Use it again. Ignore them. Get hit, ignore them. As long as you on the main beam, you'll be fine. Like this. Now, I don't think you fall off. You have to do, like, a small hop. Nope. Maybe a big hop? I'm not too sure, but you want to hug the left wall. If not, you can always come down here, use magnet beam here to get up here. You get those goodies. Essentially, just a little thing. You want to get Thunder Beam ready? Because we got this guy. Takes about 4-ish, depending on how much damage you do to him with the beam. Don't use Thunder Beam on these guys, just hit them with normally. And also just, you need life or something, you can just farm them. And if you get life, just get life. It's kind of difficult. There you go. Alright, so Iceman he will jump and then slowly descend, shooting 3 ice shards at you. Those ice shards are just like Elec Man's Thunder Beam, will take you out in 3 hits. So, don't get hit. He's weak against the Thunder Beam. You can... just take your time. And remember, you get stun locked when you last hit. So, if he shoots a shard, it will move, and you will not. And if you get hit that, remember, 3 hits. So if you're on low life, and you get hit by one of those shards, because of the stun lock, you will die, and you'll have to do the Basil again. Very important. And that thus begins the last stage. The last Robot Master, which is Fireman. So obviously, ice freezes fire. You would probably think that's the other way around, but it's more, I guess, like the fire melts the ice, which causes it to turn the water to douse the fire. Anyway. Again, Thunder Beam. Thunder Beam will be your very best friend in this. There's something below you? Boom. Eat it. Boom. I didn't need to do that, but I like to. So we got fire pillars. If you need to, grab that. I think you could just make that jump. If not, Magna Beam it. Okay. So let's go to ice, but at the next screen. So ice can kill enemies, but also freezes these fire pillars. Freeze. And I can stand on it. It does thaw, but it does give you too much warning, so it's more or less just... Come on. Again. Oh. Because I want to go up here. There we go. Yes. Here you can't freeze these things, but just pop them. Again, any hazard in this game, just look at it, and you will see what it does. And you'll be fine. Again, don't be like me, and just shove down holes. Not a good idea. Also, this hole doesn't exist. Because it's not a hole. That's the thing. And if you have problems, just freeze these things. Probably better. These little fire things, you can... Actually, you want to know something? I can take my own advice, actually. We're gonna freeze these things. Okay, it doesn't defeat it. Okay. I thought there was the small enemies it just defeats, but apparently it just freezes all the enemies. So it freezes enemies, and then you can actually take them out. With the regular shooter. So you can try to shimmy your way in there and possibly get a hit, or you can just use the Mega Beam here and just bypass it. See here, you can just like freeze. And then Magnet Beam, well then, Thunder Beam. Boom. Oh, nice. I might need ice, so let's go up here. If you do need some extra stuff, these guys do give you some stuff, so you can farm these. Let's go over here, they will come up. They'll come down, and just shoot them. Just know that they'll most likely shoot points, get points, instead of actual weapon energy, and so forth. Or lives, or so forth, so it is a pain in the ass, sometimes, to farm stuff. Now these, cannons are on the ceiling. This Thunder Beam. Bam. 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 Simple. There you go. So Fireman does have a pattern, but for life me, I never got it down. So I just keep on shooting ice at him until he dies, basically. That's what it is. So you like kind of have to like, because he'll shoot fire, and then the fire will materialize under you as well. So you gotta like move. It makes no sense, but just if you have a lot of life, just make sure you have like 3/4 of your life, and you should be fine. Especially if you use ice. Now, if you're doing Buster only, it's a pretty flop up. But that's a totally different thing. So we beat all the Robot Masters. And we're gonna take on the big bad himself, Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily. Yes. So, the thing is, you can also go into any other stage and go through the stage again if you want and fight the boss, but you don't have to. Dr. Wily. And he's gonna be calling his taxi. There you go. He's a spaceship. And he's got eyebrows. Alright. So right at the beginning, we're in Dr. Wily's castle. And we're gonna be fighting 3 of those big boys right off the start. So I suggest you wait until they jump high, freeze them, go underneath. Jump high, freeze, underneath. Jump, freeze, underneath. And this one is a little bit more difficult because it is going to be here. Freeze, go underneath. Don't even deal with them. Just freeze them, go underneath. Alright, so we got Guts blocks, and we can get rid of them with Guts power, but there is a different way you can do this, and that's Thunder Beam. You can also get rid of them by Thunder Beam as well. Now this is a pain in the ass. If you can get through here by jumping, that's fine. If not, you can try to stun these. Wow, that was pretty good, actually. Because it's a pain in the ass to kind of stun them, freeze them at the right height. Because if you do them too high, you can't get through. And if you do them too low, you can't jump properly. That's the thing. So, it takes some trial and error, but go with it. This might be a bit trouble to get. I don't think I can do this. No. No. Kind of have to shimmy off and then jump. But if not, just ignore it. Here, you want to jump. You got a bunch of those little flea jumpers. And again, what I said about them in Elec Man Stage, they either jump a little bit or they dart towards you. If you see them darting towards you, go back down the stairs. And then go back up until they just do a little hop. I shall... Here. There. They're doing a big jump. Little hop. Boom. Try not to get hit, but... eh. Anyway. You can get up there... by using... Magnet Beam... Well, actually, to get rid of them is the Electric Beam. And then you use the Magnet Beam to get up there. There you go. I should just use the Electric Beam a lot. Thunder Beam. Whatever it is called. Alright. I'll just go back to my normal weapon because I don't want to be using my special weapons too much. Especially when it comes to the Dr. Wily stages. stages. I said plural, it's more than one stage. Again, watch out for these guys. They hit you, they most likely will go on the spikes. And there's no iframes. So, here, just stay. Don't go down. This part is absolutely just trollish. Wait until it's nice. So you could try to figure this out, but I suggest at this point you will have Magnet Beam because you need it for the next part. Mandatory. I would say just go. And get there. Take these two. Now if you use all your Magnet Beam here, because you need Magnet Beam to get up here. And you're like, well, I only have a little bit left. Like, there's no way around it. No, go back down. And the weapon capsules respawn, and just fill it up. You can do as many times as you want. Just have to watch out not to get hit as you go down. That's all. Should be fine. So, boom, boom, boom. And there you go. And here, you want to do a little bit here, here, here. Nope. And here we go. Okay, so this is a checkpoint. We got a boss coming up. A very well-known, extremely hard boss in the Mega Man mythos, let's just say. There is a glitch to get him a lot easier, but I'm not dealing with the glitch right now. I'm playing it legit, and I will show you how to do it legit as well. Alright, so, we go in here, we're fighting the darkness. Nope, we'll be coming from the left, so I suggest go to the right. And just kind of boom. So this is the yellow devil. He will form from one area to the next, and he will shoot his eye for just a few moments, and you gotta hit that eye with Thunder Beam. And avoid getting hit by his projectile as well. This takes some time, so if you don't get this, don't feel bad, because it's difficult. I would say just shoot, kind of predicting where his eye will be, because it will be in like 3 locations, either high or low or medium. And then just kind of turn around. And I would say just for learning the pattern, it is the same pattern over and over again, going from one side to another. Just learn it, and then you'll be fine. Again, it's all about learning the enemy's pattern. And once you do that, things will get a lot easier. And then we get into stage 2 of Dr. Wily's place. Well, I do like the music in Mega Man 1 is okay, let's just say. Also, seeing that it is essentially the same stage, is that we didn't get our weapons filled up like we did when we did the Robot Masters. So, you need to weapon manage your weapons, basically. So, don't use them all. Carefree. And if you see anything weapon dropped, go for it. We got a couple of weapon drops there, but there's a false floor. So I suggest using Magnet Beam. Go over here. Grab these two. The floor is, I believe, right here. And we got Guts Man. We got no Guts block, so just hit him, jump over his cutter, and just remember that last hit stuns you, so watch out. We go over here, and we will go to the next area. Use Thunder Beam on this to just get rid of it quickly. And boom. It spikes. A couple more weapon energy. Let's use Magnet Beam. Get a couple of them. Now, we're gonna drop into the refight of Elec Man. So I suggest you get your rolling cutter ready. Remember, he will kill you in 3 hits, so be warned. Ouch. So, luckily, the terrain is a little bit there, so you can hit him, and sometimes he comes darting towards you, and the rolling cutter obviously comes back to you. So sometimes you can actually hit him twice with 1 hit. And that's good. That's good. Less hits. Now here, we're gonna get lots of lag. So I suggest kind of taking your time. Just... Damn it. There's something I don't know how to put it, but once you play it a lot, this game a lot, there's, like, momentum. Where you're walking and you don't come fully to a stop. When you stop pressing the button, it's, like, momentum-based. And it's really difficult to, like, describe without just playing it. And they do, like, fix that in, like, later Mega Mans, but... in this one... oh, damn it. Well... it's fine. I'm gonna go here, because I want to... put the Thunder Beam. Again, we have to do the boss gauntlet again. Which is... Batman. Go away. Oh, he's getting me some trouble. Oh. That's the thing. That's the thing. Is that some Pro Masters just get in your face. Like, they just will not give you any personal space. That's why I was kind of surprised with Gutsman, who just stayed away from me. And I'm like, oh, okay, that doesn't normally happen. I believe they... we're gonna road cutter. Let's go. Because the hole is right here. See if we can do it again. And... yeah, if you want to get hit by Elec Man, contact damage is probably better than his beam. His beam takes off a lot. I'm just ignoring the... oh! You're gonna get hit. Make sure you get hit, like, not near the edge. Because, knockback is a thing. I could have done that, damn it. Anyway, let's grab this. Thunder Beam again. Bow. Definitely want to keep this handy. That's very lucky, actually. Boom. Oh, come on, really? Just points? here, just boom. Hopefully you get something. I got something. Now I gotta go with Magnet Beam. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good for weapons. Not too much. That's done. Now come on. Nothing? Got nothing. Nothing at all. Alright. Next boss is the copy robot, which essentially is a copy of Mega Man. So any special weapons you try to use on him, he'll use on you, basically. So now we'll start with the regular shot and go from there. It's a disco! Where'd this go? Alright, so... So yeah, it will hit you with whatever you got. The funniest thing is with Super Arm, which you need Guts Block to actually use. So if you hit that and hide in the corner, the copy robot doesn't know what to do because it can attack you. It's hilarious. So if you need, like, some time to just, like, compile yourself, just put on Super Arm and let the copy robot go back and forth. I suggest you don't use Thunder Beam. Fire is probably the best, but it shoots a fire with a fire shield around you. So I suggest you just kind of hobble in the corner and hopefully hit the robot before the robot hits you, basically. And that's also a jerk move. Putting you right in front of enemies as you spawn in. Let's see if I can get some more... Alright, so let's go with fire. Fire's probably not the best. I don't know exactly what the weakness is. Though I do have to say the Buster only is not a bad option. So I huddle in a corner. Just keep on going it. Yeah, done. And again, oh, look at Roll's doing a shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy. But again, also, you get stun locked once that final hit. So if your projectile's coming towards you, it's gonna be a hit, and if you die, you have to do that boss again. You want to move? Definitely move when you come in. Again, jerk. Spawn point. Boop. So Wily Stage 3. Just go with Thunder Beam, because it is the best option right now. And then once you get down here, just switch over to regular shot. You should be fine. Get some water. So you will continuously be going here. I should just let the water take you. You can move along with it to go a little faster, but just in case you do want to get some weapon drops, remember you gotta switch to your weapon for those weapon drops. And also, this part, after the penguins, there's a little section that nothing comes. And then you get bombs. Missiles. What are missiles? Missile bombs? Those missile bombs, if you're going forward, will hit you. So you just kind of want to chill and let the current just take you. If you feed the hermit crab some candy, it will take you where you want to go. Also, press back a little bit. Alright. Now this boss, I can't remember, it's some weird serial number. It's essentially a bunch of the same things. These robots in bubbles. Little shelters shoot at you. Little bubbles. You want to take care of the first 4 of them, I think? We'll go 4. So that's 4. And then we have guts blocks. Use 1. Boom. Oh, I got a free one. Awesome. Boom. Oh, yep. Okay, so for the first 3, you want to take care of just regular and normal. Because they eventually get faster and faster and faster. Finish that. So we're at the last stage. Wily's Fortress. Gonna spawn in. Come in right there. We got a bunch of these jerk faces. And up here, they come back. This time, you want to go to the right. And then we have some weapon energy up there. Use Thunder Beam to get the first top 2, so you can actually get the energy. And we have a bunch of the Hall of Gutsman. That's one thing that you'll come to realize, that Wily has this obsession with Gutsman for some reason. Not in just this game, like the whole series. He loves Gutsman for some reason. I don't know, anyway. Obsession. Get your Magnum Beam ready. Take this. Jump on this. You want to go down, but you have to wait for this thing to come back. I kind of messed up, but I did the Magnum Beam too long. But you want to get on this, jump on the life. Now this Ninja Star over here is... Damn it, I can't remember what it is, but you want to get on it. It will restore all of your stuff. All of it. So yeah, definitely want to grab that before going in this teleporter. And God, I wish I knew the order right off the bat. So let's find out. So we fight the remaining Robot Masters. I'm actually going to try not to get hit also. There we go. Alright. Also, yeah, try not to get hit. I think it's Iceman. It's Fireman, of course. It's the other one. There we go. Watch the fire. I should be good. Depends on how the other Robot Masters treat me. Should be there, though. Iceman. Iceman could actually really hurt me. Which he did. I thought he would kill me, but I have 2 life left. This might be bad, actually. Oh, Gutsman, are you going to be good to me? Probably not. Nope. knew exactly that when it happened. So we gotta do the fights again. I might just do fire with Bomb Man here, just to kill him easily. Alright. Not bad. Pretty good. Also, hope I don't get hit by the ice scraper. He's dead. Good. That's what I wanted to happen the first time. But unfortunately, it did not. Wait, moving on. Again, when he goes down, you go up. And he should be dead. He is dead. And that's it. I suggest the fire, because there's going to be a weapon capsule here. I just use fire. Fire's good. And then we fight Dr. Wily in Wily Machine 1. So he has two forms. He's going to be shooting in an arc. Fire takes care of that first one pretty well. With this form, you want to go kind of into him, and his shot will go over you. Sort of. Because it goes around. Because you don't want to be far away. And should be good. Actually, last shot, I'm going to do regular. Boom. Should be good. As I would say, time. Well, when I shot him the last time, I would say time. But nevertheless. And that is Mega Man 1. Essentially. A little rough matches here and there. It's a little difficult to work with because there's no E-tanks and so forth. Rollers ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored peace to the world. Even though it doesn't what it says, but that's what I want to say. However, the never-ending battle continues until the destructive forces are defeated. Da, da, da. My road for everlasting peace. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Alright, so in the ending, Mega Man actually turns into Rock, because that's originally what he called, like, he's Rockman, and he went from Rock to Rockman, essentially. And, yeah. I don't think Roll turns into anything, as I recall. Might change into something. No? Nope, he just changes basically the same. Anyway, that is essentially Mega Man 1. It is a bit rough, because there's no E-tanks. So you gotta essentially learn to dodge a lot, and not get hit. I would not recommend it as a first Mega Man. There's, like, obviously ones later on that would actually be a lot better. But anyway, and there's Rock, and Dr. Light. Which would be Roll and Dr. Light in the original, and the Mega Man one. And there you go. Now you can press start to actually go to Dr. Wily again. Other than that, that's all I'm going to call it. So until then, take care, stay safe, and I hope you enjoy. Till then, I'm probably going to do some more. Mega Man 2, 3, 4. I have streams of them, but I kind of want to do, like, basic walkthroughs of each of them as well. So until then, take care, stay safe, and if you want to do the YouTube stuff, do it. If not, it's fine. I'll see you. So, bye-bye.